vinyl community. Rob, I'm stealing your opening again. Sorry, had to do it. I've stolen this open from Rob, so thank you. He's given his blessings. This is just a quick post. We know all know what that means when I say quick. But I was going to do a bigger post. I'm going to do a separate post for some other vinyl finds and catch-up vinyl finds kind of video. But I wanted to do a quick video about a band called Pugwash. I don't know how many of you are familiar with them. They're a band from Ireland. You're listening to this album right here, the Olympus Sound, playing. And this is their first vinyl pressing. And they've been putting out albums since, I think, 1999. The first album is the one I don't have, which is called Almond Tea. They've all been CD releases. This is their first vinyl outing here in 2012. This album actually came out in 2011, I think, on another label. They're now with Lojinx over in Europe, and they put them out on vinyl, which is great. As you can hear, it's just a great pop album. Most of their music is all really good pop music. It's as simple as that. I wish I was more eloquent with my description, but if you like trying to avoid the Beatles references, but they're inevitable. But they very much have their own sound. But if you like XTC, if you like Electric Light Orchestra, I hear, when I'm listening to their music, I keep hearing Jeff Lynne's production here and there. Vocal, chorus, or not chorus, but backing vocals, and just some chord changes and things. Suddenly it's like, wow, that's kind of a Electric Light Orchestra album, or XTC. And they've even worked with Andy Partridge. Andy kind of took them under his wing for a while. They worked with him, and they put out a compilation album of all their back catalog of a number of their albums, and I'll quickly go through that and show that. But love the artwork on this cover to begin with. When it first came out on CD, I never owned the CD to begin with, but I do now. But anyway, I've got all this stuff here from Lojinx. 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 Get the spelling right first, then talk about it. Great album cover. Very cool artwork. And what's best about it is it's some heavy vinyl. You could armor a tank with this. And maybe we should armor tanks with this. I'm not sure. Besides listening to it. So it's great to have a slab of vinyl from this band. Very happy. And I wanted to do really quickly to sort of show some of the other releases that they've had. I want to very carefully put this away, along with the goodies that came with it. Little promotional things from Lojinx. And that's their latest album. Here's I also got the CD because it has 3 extra tracks on it. So I thought, why not? Because I never owned the physical CD. I downloaded it from iTunes or Amazon. I can't remember which. But also, another couple other things. I'll turn this down just a little bit. Before they were with Lojinx, they were with a record label. Well, the label says Nice. But I think the folks that actually represented them or that they worked with was, it's called 1969 Records. And they released 2 45s. This is actually the first slabs of vinyl, but as far as an album goes, full LP. And what was very cool is that the band autographed the labels, the sleeves. I don't know if you can see that or not. The focal distance, I can't get too close to the camera, but without losing focus. But anyway, people in the band signed these 45s. Very cool. This is Answers on a Postcard, the first single from this particular album. The Olympus Sound. Let's get that in there. So I'm really promoting this band because they're just great. I really like them. So that was nice. I thought I was going to be a little bit too late. This one's sold out. If you go to the 1969 records website, this one's sold out. And what was also very cool about this is I even kept the card, the mailing, because they sent all kinds of cool stuff in here. They sent a bill, receipt, had some badges, some little buttons, very cool. The album cover on it, and so we'll carefully put that away later, so I don't waste valuable time. And then they released a second single from the album also. This one, last time I looked, this was still available to be ordered. And again, autographed by all the band members on it. And it's on a kind of a neat replica EMI label. Or maybe that's not a replica. It's supposed to be I don't know what the association of 1969 records is with EMI, but it doesn't matter. It's very cool. So, and this is the Fall Down, backed with Happy Again. So, get that back in there. Back. And again, it came with some other goodies. Some more badges. Very cool with the record label on this one. Oh, yeah, and a note. I had a note, and I'm not complaining. 1969 records, if you see this, but I got a note here saying I also ordered a CD single. This was back in November. They did Pugwash did a single, a Christmas single, a holiday single. That was kind of a benefit single, and I ordered it. It's called Tinsel and Marzipan, but here it says Tinsel and Marzipan is something follow under separate cover. So I guess that means that they didn't have it in stock at the time, and well, it's April, May. It's May. I haven't got it yet. Maybe I'll get it by next Christmas. It's fine. I'll drop them go to their website, drop them a note, and give them a little nudge saying, hey, did you ever get those back in? We'll see. It's okay. So anyway, very cool vinyl from Pugwash. I just want to go real quick through some of the other albums. The earlier albums I don't have, even on CD. I mean, Almond Tea I don't have, and it goes for big bucks when you see it online. If you see it online. I don't even see it listed. I haven't even seen that one listed. Then there's Almanac, which Almanac and Jollity are two more albums that I found as downloads on iTunes and Amazon. Oddly enough, I found one on iTunes and one on Amazon, which was very strange. But I happily downloaded them because it was very difficult to find them, the CDs. If you could, they were $30, $40 each. So I was, however, happy to find the next CD, which is, I want to get this right, 11 Modern Antiquities. Another very good album. And I don't think I have this one loaded in, do I? I don't have this one in my iTunes. I'll have to get this in my iTunes. But from 1969 records, I was also able to grab a few singles from various albums. This one from Jollity, and the Jollity album artwork looks very much like this, very similar to this. But they all have a few extra tracks, I think, that aren't on the albums. I'm not sure. This one, At the Sea. If you want to hear some of the music from these guys, you can look it up on YouTube. There's a number of clips, some promotional clips and whatnot, and especially this one's kind of fun to watch. This is a fun video to watch that they made. And Take Me Away from the 11 Modern Antiquities CD. When they did their work with Andy Partridge on his Ape label, Ape House, Ape label, I can't remember. I think it's just called Ape. I should know that. I'm a better XTC aficionado than I seem to be, believe me. But he released Giddy, which is a comp of all their previous albums, the best songs off of them. Plus, I think a new track that hadn't been released before. So, if you want to get a quick overview, either go to iTunes or Amazon, download Giddy, or I think you can still find copies of these Giddy online. I don't think these have gone out of print yet. So, but this is just a good overview of their music. And that's it. That's the extent of my Pugwash collection. And I just wanted to share that with everybody because they're a terrific band. Great music, and I'm glad they've come along to fill a void that's, for me, kind of been left with, XTC not putting out any new music, and even Squeeze. There's a little bit of Squeeze sound in this. That kind of pop. I'm trying to think of other bands that I'm reminded of, but just those two, ELO and XTC. I just keep hearing that, and then, like I said, that's not to say they don't have their own sound. They do. So, check it out. Very good. Pugwash, the Olympus Sound on Lojinx, Lojinx Records. I think they only made 500 copies of the vinyl. So, and Amazon UK at one point, it might still be, they were listing it as not available. So you might need to go to the Lojinx website to order this. I think they still have them there at a pretty reasonable price. So, and they shipped it. I got it right away, not long after it was released, and they did a good job with the packaging and everything coming from the UK, or I believe it was directly from the UK. So, anyway, that's my Pugwash post, and I'm gonna have a couple other posts here with a few other recent finds and a couple other things. I don't know how much I'm gonna get done, but there will not be any 40-minute clips, I promise you, like the last time. So take care. I'll be seeing you soon. Pugwash. Buy it today. I turned that off. I didn't turn that off. Say, I'm not awake yet. I don't want to do this again. I was supposed to reach over and turn that off, not turn the music off. So let's do this again. Not the whole thing. Pugwash. The sound. Such a professional. That's it. I just didn't want to get out of the chair.